How we doing, guys? How's it going? A little bit louder. How's it going, Logan Circle? How we doing? There we go. It still wasn't that great, but that's okay. You're going to improve. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This is going to be an awesome show. This is actually the largest gathering in D.C. today, so yeah, that is, don't fact check me on that. That's true. And it wouldn't be possible without all the ASAP, the people who work for ASAP and the volunteers. Give them a round of applause as well. Very happy to be out here doing this. Like Brian mentioned so eloquently, I am a Coast Guard veteran, active duty member, whatever. The other guy is on duty tonight, so don't worry. Coast is still guarded, guys. Don't worry about that. The Coast Guard is in a tough competition right now with the Space Force for the most obscure service, and it's a tight race. We're neck and neck. We know where we stand, though. We know in the Coast Guard we don't get the same respect as the other services. Sometimes we don't get paid, but it's okay. I'm glad I joined still, because what we do get is a 10% discount at Home Depot. And that's what it's really all about, guys. That's why we serve. I know what you're thinking, but what about Lowe's? Yeah, Lowe's too. So it's a good deal. And it's the same discount as all the other services. We are all equal in the eyes of the home improvement stores. So, and that's progressive. That is progressive. I remember when I was first joining the Coast Guard, somebody tried to like roast me. He's like, "Oh, the Coast Guard, isn't that just the gay Navy?" This is when homophobia was super funny. You guys remember that? It was hysterical. I was fine with it, but I was like, wait a minute, gay Navy, isn't that like redundant? We've all seen The Village, people. That guy wasn't in the Coast Guard. I mean, come on. It's just let's represent it accurately. It's fine. I can actually make fun of the Navy, though. My dad is gay, so I hope he's not watching. Yeah. Anyway, we have a branding problem in the Coast Guard. That's our biggest issue. We do cool things, but we don't advertise it very well. If you think of like the Army's got Special Forces, or the Navy's got the SEALs, and the Coast Guard, we put people cleaning up oil spills on our recruiting posters. It's a terrible selling point. In the Marine Corps, you can fly a plane that in midair turns into a helicopter, right? It's called an Osprey. It's so cool. And meanwhile, the Coast Guard's like, hey, you can clean oil off of a bird, and that bird might be an Osprey. Are you interested? Did we get you? We need to stick to our message. Like, join the Coast Guard. We won't send you to Afghanistan, all right? Somebody needs to look after Key West. I had one of the hardest jobs, I think, that you can have in the Coast Guard. For a short time, I was giving financial advice to junior enlisted members. It's a very difficult job. These are like 17, 18-year-olds that just come out of high school, and all of a sudden they get a paycheck, and they do dumb things with it. And by the way, I have no qualifications to give financial advice to anybody. Like, I've invested in Bitcoin. I shouldn't be doing this. But I did have a very attractive quality that the military loves. I was available. So that's really why I had that job. And I would try to explain to people, like, no, 20% isn't a good interest rate on a car loan. I know it sounds low, but it actually isn't that low, unless you want to live in that thing. I would have nightmares every time that Chevy released a new Camaro. I'd be like, here we go again. This isn't going to work out well. But my favorite conversation I had was I was talking to a guy one time, and the news was on in the background, and it was the lottery. The lottery had just reached $900 million, and nobody had won yet. And it was still going up. And the guy looks at me. He's like, man, if that thing goes over $1 billion, I'm getting a ticket. Yeah, I like that. I like his train of thought. In his mind, he's thinking $900 million, that's not worth my time. But $1 billion, I could really do something with $1 billion. 900 million after taxes, what is that, like 20 bucks? I'm not going to the gas station for that. I have a different job now, thankfully. Every day I have to know where the flag goes on the flagpole. I don't have a very hard job. That's what your tax dollars are paying for. Thank you. No, I mean it's there's a little bit to it. Like the flag can be all the way up the flagpole, sure. It can also just be halfway up. It's very dynamic in that sense, and I have to keep track of it. We put it halfway up for half masting. I don't really like that as a system. You know, I think it's sort of pessimistic. I actually wish we did the exact opposite. I wish we always flew the flag at half mast and only put it all the way up when good things have happened. I think that would be the fun way to do it. You know, you go by the flag, it's all the way up. You're like, oh my God, what happened? It's like, oh, you didn't hear? The iPhone debuted 20 years ago. Isn't that incredible? It's National Donut Day. Go on down to Krispy Kreme, buy one, get one. It's a miracle. The Coast Guard, we're in this little sort of weird realm in that we're not part of the Department of Defense. We're the Department of Homeland Security. Still in the military though, so like depending on the situation, I'll remind people of that. Like if we're talking about going to war, I don't usually mention it. But if we're talking about like a free burger at Applebee's, then yeah, I'm in the military, all right? Give me that burger. And the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, they play a very important role in your lives, whether you know it or not. They are the authors of the See Something, Say Something campaign. See those signs all over town. They actually patented that. If you didn't know, this is true. They patented See Something, Say Something. They're like, wait a minute, see something, say, that is really good writing. We need to lock this down. And these signs are all over the city, all over every city in the country. And my favorite one, you can see it in the metro here. It's a picture of a guy, and he is standing over the scariest thing that the Department of Homeland Security could imagine. It's an unattended bag. I'm sorry for the frightening visual, but I just had to describe it. And the caption on this sign is, the bag is never going to be full of money. See something, say something. Which I really like, because it's basically reminding you that, hey, not only do people try and blow up the subway, but good things don't happen to you. You're not the type of person that finds bags full of money. This one's probably a bomb. Why don't you go find an adult? Are you guys ready to get this show moving?